don't want to shortchange you. You've been a champion shower as well. Tell us about that, and then we'll talk a little bit more about some of your tips. But you've had your share of purple ribbons.
Yes, sir. In 2001, I had the national champion junior Brangus at the National Junior Brangus Show, and my family has also shown 3 bulls that went on to win what they call the National Brangus Breeders Show Bull of the Year award. So we've primarily down south. We don't get up north much, but we have had some success.
Very good. So from your vantage point, maybe helping our juniors out there, people that are maybe showing for the first time maybe this year, even at a county fair, whatever it might be, some of the mistakes that they might overcome that they don't have to make because of watching you tonight.
Well, I think one of the big things is work them heifers and steers or whatever you might be showing. Work them all the time. Get to know them at home, from washing, brushing with the show stick. Not always with the show stick. Sometimes it might be just brushing or washing them, but you've got to get your hands on them in one way or the other all the time. It will certainly make a difference when you get to the show.
Yeah, and is there anything you do initially when you get to a new show, when you're putting the animal in the stall or something that might get them comfortable in a hurry?
Well, what I always do is I try to keep at least 2 animals together. I don't take a heifer into a strange environment by herself, because a lot of times if they're scared, they'll, if they've got a buddy with them, another animal that they know, they won't get scared, and it'll kind of eliminate that factor. So.
Mm-hmm. Are there any other real don'ts is it true, any one of you, that if you do the wrong thing initially, that it's going to be recorded into that animal, and they're never going to come back around? Is there any absolute don'ts, any of you, that you'd want to share with our juniors?
I mean, you just have to have patience during that stage of the animal's life, because it's really going to affect them in the future. If you're wanting to show this animal, you have to be patient and just don't get too angry with the animals.
Maybe just a few minutes. The first time might just be putting the halter on and letting them feel like there's something different on their head, and maybe take 10 or 15 minutes, and that's it. Then you're done for the day.
And a lot of times what we even do is, before we ever put a halter on, get in the pen with them, scratch on them, get them used
to you.
Because so many people want to put them in the chute, put a halter on them, and in their mind we're a predator to them. So we want to...
Natural instincts take over, and they're going to fight
we
you.
We want to become their friend, We want to allow them to think that we're not going to harm them, because most cattle, or most time when they see somebody, they're hoorahing them to the pen or this or that. So it allows them to know that we're not there to harm them, and kind of builds a relationship with them.
Absolutely. It makes a lot of sense.